All right, day one, Delco. And we have many different types of builds that we pond guys coin them. We have convalescent builds where we have somebody who's terminally ill, and then we have tribute ponds, and then we have memorial ponds. Ultimately, this was once a tribute pond. Our friends Denny and Louise over here in Brookhaven, Denny built by hand and with love this huge pond with a 70-foot stream leading into another pond. Louise is up there on the porch, and fortunately Denny became ill and was paralyzed and basically in a bed in a wheelchair and such like that. And we came into the picture this winter when Louise called us out, said, hey man, the pond's overflowing, you know, something's clogged, something's leaking, something along those lines, can you come out? So we went out and we helped her, and we were able to fix the problem for them and get everything running again. But ultimately, I went and visited Denny, and Denny was in his bed, such like that, bedridden, and really he just thought, you know, pretty much he wasn't going to be able to get involved anymore in doing what he loved. And I told him, hey man, hell no, I'm not buying that. We're going to have you plant the lilies and pot things, but we're going to do something. And you know, at the time they weren't able to give me any money or anything like that for the repair. I told them not to worry about it, we'll figure it out later. I really wasn't overly concerned about that. And they called me during the winter and said that they wanted me to come out and talk with them. So basically, ultimately what happened was they had come in this money, and they wanted us to go ahead and build them their dream pond, and so we can get Denny active again. These folks have been married 47 years, folks. And ultimately get Denny moving again, lift his spirits. And I told him I would, and lo and behold, they said, hey, we would like you to build us our dream pond. And I mean, what an honor, wow. So we scheduled right around the beginning of June, mid-June. So super looking forward, family calling us all the time. We're back and forth, lots of communication, lots of excitement. And lo and behold, about 2 weeks ago, unfortunately, Denny passed away. So we did not make it on time. Louise said it was Denny's dream for her to have her pond, and Louise said she still wanted to move forward with the project with Denny in spirit. And so here we are. We're starting work today. We got our friend Zach from Rockwater Ponds going to join us tomorrow. Ultimately, today is this demo day, and we're doing our best here to get this taken apart, and we're trying to do it, you know, Louise is here, we're trying to do it with the utmost respect and care, to just, you know, run roughshod in here and start destroying things. You know, all businesses are solving problems. Unfortunately, we parked the Isuzu out front, and the Isuzu is not able to start. So Corey is out there working on that. Tommy's over here catching the last of these fish, and there's a bunch of them. There's also turtles about that. Really, we're trying to get the turtles out. Look at this. He hand dug this. Unbelievable. 5 foot deep over here. All hand dug. But what an honor, what a privilege, and here we are. We've got a lot of work to do, but it's the why, right? All that matters is the why. Anywho, stay tuned, follow along. This is going to be a good one. Isuzu will not start. The show must go on, so we got to do what we got to do here. So first order of business was getting that damn thing, getting her out of the way here. She is now out of the way, so at least we can dump this oil. I'm gonna have to call a tow truck. That's all I can do. All right, so far so good. Okay, so after a couple of minor catastrophes, Zuzu still isn't going to run, so what we got to do is we're going to rent a truck from U-Haul or Ryder or whatever, get that over here, switch everything over, have the Zuzu towed out of here. But we are moving right along, moving forward anyway. Corey's getting this filled in. I'm going to have to make a decision whether I need more soil or not, so moving right along. All right, so right now we are doing demo, and Normally we would just get the excavator and fold this baby up a couple times, be in, be out, be done. But we know that there's a turtle in there and a giant bullfrog with a big old fish in its mouth that he caught. But we know there's a turtle in there. We're trying to go through it by hand so we can find this guy and get him out of there. We pumped the water out. Fortunately, it's full of lily pads and places for said turtle to hide. So we really, we just got to pick through it. And then from there, we got to rock and roll, man. We got to get this filled in today.
Well done.
All right. We have success. Tom found turtle.
I'm gonna push my hands off.
All righty, good, good, good. Morning Delco, day 2 on Denny and Louise's build, and we are joined today by our friend Zach Midori from Rockwater Ponds right here in Delco. And Zach's got the fellas right to work, immediately excavating the pond. We actually completely changed the design, and sometimes that happens when you bring a far more experienced and talented artist aboard. And he came up with what we all believe is to be a much better idea here that'll serve the customer. So we moved the design around a little bit. We're actually, instead of having a waterfall here facing this way, we're going to have a waterfall here, which the family could enjoy from both this area and that area as well. Then we're going to create kind of like a walking path around here. And, we're ready to rock and roll, Delco. So remember what I always say, right? If you don't love what you're doing, then don't do it. Making progress, making progress. We got our shallow shelf, we got our deeper shelves, we got our bottom already. As you can see, we're already starting to dig out the stream. Zach Midori, Rockwater Ponds, absolutely got the team kicking ass right now. Corey's bringing in stone from this way over here, and we're staging it all right here. We're getting stuff done, we're getting things staged and set up. I'm moving the stuff from the Isuzu to the U-Haul because the Isuzu is not running right now. We got to march on, got to keep moving. End of day 2, and man, did everybody get some stuff done today. So pond is completely excavated, our liner is in, and we got the entire first level rocked. Started up on the second level, skimmer is in. Tomorrow we should have the rest of this baby completely rocked in, and Lord willing, get that waterfall up and done. We need to clean up, load up some coolers, load up some of this, get this done, and man, did we make a mess. All right, peace. Things are going swell. It only takes a few second lapse of concentration.